Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 video. Join us at Manchester Airport again on the ATS mech route. And we're in the class 150 on a service bound for Llandudno. Just a little 2-coach 150 this one. We haven't got any 153s or whatever behind us, literally just 2 coaches. We're going to be calling at East Didsbury and Manchester Piccadilly, so a nice sort of lunchtime departure. Cool. As we await the time, which is about now, so let's get the doors shut. And yeah, East Didsbury is the next stop. Right, you have the guard buzzing us. And let's go. It's nice and quick out of Manchester Airport, straight up to 25. And to full speed. Cool. Have to take it nice and slow though into East Didsbury. See if there's a 2-coach stop marker. Little running brake test. I'd say the brakes are working alright. Cool. Hopefully audio's okay. I feel like it's probably a bit noisy. Oh no, it's not. That is actually fine. Cool. Keep it in power as we head out of here as it is uphill a bit. How's everyone finding it? I know I ask this on every single video, but how is everybody finding this route? There's so much to do. If you own... Well, even if you don't own any of the other sort of layers and DLC, there's still quite a bit to do. But if you have like the layers for, you know, say Cardiff City, the 390, loads to do. It's a very lively and active route. And with the 2 timetables, which make it even better. And why are the cab lights on? I didn't turn them on. Doesn't really make much of a difference though. Cool. So 40 miles an hour around the junction. So if we can make it to 40 miles an hour. Probably the first time we actually get to drive the 150 at speed. Well, actually no, tell a lie. Not really, 75. That's where we're going to be on the Styal line. Which I think we have driven it up to that speed before. Between, was it Cathays and Llandaff? And also between Heath and Cardiff Queen Street. You've got those sort of fast stretches. Need to get back to the Cardiff route. There's just so many, the trouble is now, there's so many good routes out. And there's so many releases coming out. It's sort of hard to get around to each route, you know, after it's released. Obviously, we'll have all of these initial ATS Mac videos, and then you probably won't see it for a couple of weeks or so, maybe even longer. And so there'll be something else out, then there's loads of other bits and pieces. Oh, hello, 66 with a freight service. Well, those are containers. Intermodal. Not a long freight train though. Right, let's speed up. So we get to go through Harold Green and Gatley. Little flyby shot. Cool. And there actually is meant to 350 as well. There actually is meant to be a DLC for the Cardiff route coming out eventually. That being the Pacer, the modern day Pacer. Which hopefully we do. Well, that might already be out, but maybe we've already seen the roadmap with it on. Yeah, something to look out for, the modern day Pacer. Well, at least when it was in service. That's up to 75. Don't have to worry about East Didsbury for the time being. It's still a couple of miles away. So we should actually be able to reach top speed. Which in this train actually is 75 anyway. Yeah, 75 is the top in this one. Which you can just about get up to on Cardiff City. Only for a short stretch though. Here's Gatley. Then we sort of dip. It was like dips down and it goes up. And then you got East Didsbury sort of when it goes up again. It's like a little dip. It almost feels like every service has some sort of different service pattern. Like some will stop at Held Green and Gatley, and then at East Didsbury, then run fast. Some will then go from fast from Manchester Airport to East Didsbury, Burnage, and Muldreth Road. There's a proper, yeah, interesting service pattern between sort of all of the different operators. I forgot the brakes on this train aren't the best. Now this is East Didsbury we're coming into, so we're looking for the 2-coach stop marker if there is one. I reckon we'll probably have to go up to the 3. But if there is, it won't be that far into the platform. So take it slightly slower into East Didsbury. Yeah, it's just a 3. Yeah, it's not a 2. I've seen a 2-coach stop marker at some of the stations, but this one will just go up to the 3. Here we are. This is East Didsbury. Very, very close to the platform there. There's not really any mind the gap needed there. Almost like level boarding. Well, actually no, not really, but look at that, it's like no gap at all. Do not mind the gap at East Didsbury. Right, let's get the doors shut. And then, yeah, I think we're then, yeah, fast to Piccadilly. Which we will need a little bit of a hill start here, I believe. So let's put the brakes in step 1. Apply a little bit of power. Wait for the engines to scream, and then take the brake off. And off we go. For those wondering how to do a hill start when you don't have a hill start button, let's just put the brake in step 1, apply a little bit of power, take the brake off, and off you go. Let's get a little shot of the train. I thought we'd go for a bit of rain. Oh, I was going to say the PIS stays in one place, but then it's only Llandudno on it, so it doesn't have to scroll. What does it? I'm looking at a sec. Llandudno. No, it does scroll. No, I'm thinking of them in Train Sim Classic. Because on Train Sim Classic, even when you do like the pause mode, the PIS still. Does it still? Yeah, the PIS on some trains still keeps going. There's a 323. Struggling up here a bit. Little 3-coach. Seems on the weekday timetable most of them are 3 coaches, but if you do the Sunday timetable you get a lot of 6-coach workings. Always a nice sort of treat when you get 6 coaches, like ooh, out of the ordinary. This is Burnage. We are, yeah, we're sort of struggling up here. Only just about reaching 50. As we head on through. Once we've done this, I think the only thing we need to do, I mean there'll still be more, is some sort of freight run on this route. Although I'm not the biggest freight person, but we might do it at some point. I'm trying to squeeze as much as I can out of this route because it's brilliant. And also across the two timetables as well, it's just so much to do. There isn't the only negative thing about this route. Actually, I'd say there's two negative things, but one of them is not the end of the world. They're both not the end of the world. There's no new train. Like, it would have been quite cool to see some more Northern rolling stock, but not the end of the world. 323 is fun to drive, and again, there's plenty of layers from other routes as well. Second thing would be it's a little short. As in, if you're going on the main line, you know, Stockport down to Wilmstone, Alderley Edge, it doesn't really take that long. But again, could always extend it in future to Crewe, which I assume was probably the original idea. As on PlayStation, the file name is Crewe Manchester, so maybe that was the original ambition for the route. But could always be extended in future. Like North London line, that's come out, you know, from Woolston to Stratford, and now they're extending it down to Richmond. Coming down for the 45. I'm getting good with this route. Getting good with it. Well, there's the bit round here I'm still slightly unaware of, or unsure of, is, yeah, what is the speed limit after the 45? I think it's 65, but there's no speed board, which I feel like there probably is meant to be a speed board, but there's not. There's an EMT 158, and lots of operators on this route, and it's set in 2000 and the timetable was set in 2018. But the route itself is set 2024. And I think we should be going on to the through platforms at Manchester Piccadilly. There's a 323, probably with a stopping service down to Crewe. Well, Alderley Edge for us. Yeah, hats off to the ATS team though for their first release, and I think it's received. In fact, I have to have a look at the Steam reviews, but I think it has received pretty good praise all round the board. Apart from those two things: no new stock, and it doesn't go to Crewe. Let's have a look. Manchester Airport Commuter. What are the reviews? Positive. Oh, not only positive. Why only positive? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, because there's a few bugs at launch, so yeah, a few bugs. What are the negative reviews? I can't find them. But yeah, it's positive on Steam. Unless PlayStation has. In fact, yeah, PlayStation has reviews now as well. Sort of, well, PlayStation Store had ratings for a long time. Then they then got rid of them and then brought them back. Let's have a look at the store rating on PlayStation. PlayStation Store. PlayStation Store. Needs to come down to 20 before that starts pretty soon. Yeah, so what's the rating on PlayStation? just that should probably do the trick. The rating is 4.71 stars out of 17 ratings, so you know, pretty high. It's not like a 2-star or 3-star. In fact, let's compare that to Glossop. What's the Glossop line? Because that's quite a sort of dead route. Glossop. Wonder what the ratings for that are. Well, actually, that's still got 4.36 stars. Not all bad then. Here we are. Welcome to Manchester Piccadilly, again on the through platform, which we've been into a lot recently. Probably want us to stop about now, but we'll try and get in between the two signals here. One of the signals just there, we'll try and get in between them. Try not to stop on the AWS magnet, that would be a big no-no. That one's got 153 on the end. There we go, well that is going to be it, everybody, as that one comes in. Cool. Got the dog box trailing. No, that was actually perfect. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. Is that one even stopping? Oh. Links can be found in all of the usual places. Discord, PayPal, merch. Was that actually stopping? Must be, surely. Got a bit fast. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Links usual places, Discord, PayPal, merch store, UK Departure Board affiliate, link with the 5% off coupon. Apart from that, see you all. Take care. Bye, guys.